garden when the worry is too loud inside. The moon is up, the air is thin, and everything has a place to hide. The rose bush is a silhouette, the lavender a smudge of gray. The night garden does not forget to smell the same by night as day. Pull the weeds I cannot see by feel, by root, by fingertip. The night gardener in me is loosening the worry's grip. The soil is cool beneath my nails, the earthworms do not mind the hour. The night garden never fails to trade my worry for a flower. I transplant the anxious thoughts into the compost of the dark. The night garden takes the knots and turns them into bark and branch and leaf and growing things. The worry is the fertilizer. The night gardener sings to the plants and becomes wiser. Night gardener in the dark, pulling weeds by the moon. Night gardener, leave your mark in the soil and the bloom. The worry is the compost now, the fear is in the ground. Night gardener, show me how to turn the lost into the found. The mint is spread beyond its bed again, the way the worry spreads beyond the border of my head into my shoulders and my threads of patience. But the night garden teaches me that spreading things can be contained with a pardon and a shovel and the rings of seasons that will come and go. The mint will freeze, the mint will grow. The worry has the same pattern, so the night gardener lets it flow. There is therapy in the dirt, the microbes in the soil, they say, can regulate the serotonin alert, can calm the brain in a bacterial way. But even without the science, the act of kneeling in the dark and touching earth is the night gardener's pact with the oldest kind of rebirth. The worry cannot follow me into the garden after dark. The night gardener is free to plant the peace beside the bark. I stand and brush the soil away. The garden is the same as when I came out, but the disarray inside my head has been made clean. The night gardener is done. The weeds are pulled, the thoughts are mulched. The moon is still the only sun, and the worry has been dulled. I go inside and wash my hands. The dirt runs brown into the sink. The night gardener understands that calm is closer than I think. Night gardener, the work is done. The soil took the worry in. Night gardener under no sun, just the moon and the discipline. The weeds are pulled, the thoughts are planted. The garden held me in the dark. Night gardener, I have been granted the peace of the midnight park. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor because the chair felt too upright for the kind of feeling that I wore home from the outside tonight. The tiles are cold beneath my legs. The fridge is humming its one song, and I am sorting through the dregs of everything that feels so wrong. It probably isn't half as bad as the version playing in my head, but the kitchen floor is where the sad and the worried come to be led. Back to the body, back to the ground, back to the cold beneath the skin. The kitchen floor is where I found the permission to begin. The cabinets above are full of plates that I should probably wash, but the kitchen floor has a pull tonight that overrides the squash of productivity and the should, the ought, the must, the have to list. The kitchen floor understood that sometimes I just need to sit and let the worry do its thing, parade around the room and show me every terrible something that it thinks I need to know. Kitchen floor, hold me here, where the cold meets the warm. Kitchen floor, the atmosphere of the calm after the storm. I don't need a solution tonight, I don't need the answer or the plan. Kitchen floor, in the low light, I just need to feel like I can sit still and not fall apart. Sit still and let the minutes pass. Kitchen floor, the restart button underneath the glass. The cat comes over and sits down beside me on the tiles too. She does not know about my crown of worries or my rendezvous with every bad thing that could happen. She only knows that I am warm and sitting in an unusual fashion, possibly in need of her form, pressed against my side like a tiny furnace made of fur. The kitchen floor and the cat are the only therapists that I prefer. There is no shame in the kitchen floor, there is no weakness in the cold tiles beneath you, and the door closed and the story being told to no one but the fridge's hum and the cat who does not speak. The kitchen floor is where I come when the week has made me weak, and it always works, it always does. The floor absorbs the heavy thought, the cold resets the body's buzz, and the calm is slowly caught like a firefly in a jar, a tiny flickering of the peace. The kitchen floor is never far when I need the worry to decrease. I stand up and my knees are stiff. The kitchen floor has done its job. The worry is still there, but if I'm honest, it has lost its throb. The sharp has softened to a dull, the urgent to a maybe soon. The kitchen floor made me full of something calmer than the moon. I wash one plate and then another. The water warm, the suds are white. The kitchen floor, like no other, brought me back into the light. Kitchen floor, you held the weight of everything I could could not say. Kitchen floor, it's getting late, but I'm better than I was today. I didn't need the answer or the fix, I just needed the gold in the ground. Kitchen floor, your oldest tricks are still the best ones I have found.
Start with the jaw, it's always there. The first place where the worry parks. Unclench the teeth and let the air move through the space between the arcs.
The shoulders next there at the ears, a permanent shrug against the world. Unclench them down, release the years of tension that the muscles curled.
Around the bones like ivy grows on walls that never asked for green. Unclench the shoulders and the flows of blood return to where they've been. The hands of fists I did not know I made until I look at them. The fingernails are pressing slow,
Crescents into the palm's soft hem,
unclench the fingers, let them spread
like starfish on the ocean floor.
The worry lived inside the thread
Of tension,
and I'm cutting more.
the stomach is a knot today. A sailor's hitch that pulls and holds. The gut is where the worry stays when the mind refuses what the body folds.
Unclench the belly, let it round,
Let it be soft,
let it expand. The belly does not need the wound.
of worries tightly gripping hand. Unclench, unclench, the body knows where the worry hides its weight. Unclench from the head to the toes. The tension is not your fate.
Jaw and shoulders, hands and gut,
The inventory of the held
unclench and the worry shut.
inside the muscles is expelled.
The back is curved, a question mark of posture shaped by anxious years.
Unclench the spine and find the arc.
Of standing tall despite the fears.
The feet are gripping in the shoes.
The toes are curled like sleeping shrimp.
Unclench them and you cannot lose.
The ground is there, the ground is grim.
And solid underneath your soul.
The earth is not going anywhere.
Unclench the feet, unclench the whole
Body from the worry snare. The body is the scoreboard of the mind's relentless worried game. Every muscle is the glove
that catches every anxious claim.
but you can put the glove down now.
Unclench the fingers and the grip.
The body does not need to bow
To every worry's tiny whip.
Start from the jaw and work your way
Down through the landscape of the hell.
unclench.
And at the end of day,
The worry finds itself expelled. I lie in bed unclenched,
little boat with pointed bow and set it on the puddle's surface and watch it drift and watch it go. It carries all the what ifs with it, the sleepless inventory of fear. The boat is small but somehow holds the weight of everything I hear. Inside my head when night arrives, the voices that rehearse the worst. The paper boat absorbs them all and floats away with what I've nursed. The rain is soft against the window, a conversation made of taps. Each drop a tiny reassurance that the world is filling gaps of silence with a gentler sound than the one my mind produces. The rain does not catastrophize, the rain does not make excuses. It simply falls and falls and falls without a plan, without a fear. And I am watching from the inside, wishing I could be as clear. Paper boat, carry it away, the worry and the heavy thoughts. Paper boat to the end of the day in the sea of the never caught. I folded you from the page of everything I cannot control. Paper boat, at every stage you carry a piece that makes me whole. My mother used to tell me, breathe when the worry got too wide. She said, imagine you are holding a balloon and let the tide and go and watch it rise above the houses and the trees and then the clouds until it is a dot and then it is not there again. I never quite believed the trick, but now I understand the game. It is not about the balloon, it is about releasing the claim. The worry tells me it is useful, the worry says I keep you safe. But safety built from fear alone is just a decorated cave where nothing enters, nothing leaves, and nothing ever really lives. The paper boat believes that letting go is what it gives. Not recklessness, but trust in the capacity to handle what may come. The paper boat is the decree that I am more than what I'm scared of becoming. The rain has stopped, the puddle shines, a mirror for the clearing sky. My paper boat is at the edge, about to tip, about to fly over the curb and down the drain into the river of the gone. The worry and the boat and rain are leaving me to carry on. I close the window, dry my hands, and sit back down in the quiet room. The paper boat has left the lance of my anxiety's costume. Tomorrow I will fold another if the worry comes again. But tonight the water took it under, and I am lighter than I've been. Paper boat, you sailed away with everything I could not keep. Paper boat, at the end of the day you carried the worry into sleep. I folded you from the last page of kindest thing I chose. The Sunday window has no deadline. The light comes in without a rush. The morning stretches like a feline, and everything is soft and hush. I woke up with the usual list of worries queued behind my eyes, the inventory of the things I missed, the catalog of the disguise I wear on Monday through to Friday, the face that says I'm fine, I'm fine. But Sunday's window gives me my day to sit with what is really mine. The rain outside is not a problem. The rain outside is just the rain. It does not mean the roof will collapse. It does not mean impending pain. The worry turns the rain to flood. The worry turns the breeze to storm. But through the Sunday window's good and gentle glass, the rain is warm and tapping like a friend who says I'm here, but I won't come inside. The Sunday window holds the gaze of someone learning to confide. Sunday window, let me see the world without the filter of the fear. Sunday window, show me the tree that is simply a tree, nothing to hear but the rain and the branch and the bird and the morning without the alarm. Sunday window, the kindest word is the silence and the calm. I make the coffee in the kitchen, the ritual of the grinding bean. The Sunday window in the stitching of the morning's quiet scene holds the light that I have missed all week behind the office blind. The Sunday window is the list of everything that's good and kind, about a day that asked for nothing, a day that lets you sit and stare. The Sunday window is the something that reminds you breathing is a prayer. The worry will return on Monday, it always does, it knows my name. But Sunday's window is the one day I refuse to play its game. I refuse to borrow trouble from the week that has not come. I refuse to burst the bubble of the peace inside my home. The Sunday window is the practice of believing I deserve the rest, of trusting that the world's not cactus, that I am doing my very best. The afternoon replaces morning. The rain has stopped, the clouds are thin. The Sunday window, without warning, has let a streak of of sunshine in. It falls across the kitchen table, across the mug, across my hand. The Sunday window is the fable of a world I understand, where nothing terrible is coming, where the future can just wait, where the only sound is humming and the hour has no weight. Sunday window, you showed me peace. Through your glass the world was kind. Sunday window, the slow release of the worry from my mind. The rain was rain, the tree was tree, the morning asked for nothing more. Sunday window, you let me be the calmest version of my core. The blanket weighs 11 pounds. It presses down on every limb, a gentle, firm, and even force that fills me to the brim. Of calm, the gravity is kind. The pressure is a quiet hand that holds me to the mattress and reminds me I can land right here, right now, in this body, in this bed, in this room, in this night. The gravity blanket is the somebody who says you're alright, you're alright. My thoughts were spinning like a top, the axis wobbling and fast. The gravity blanket made them stop, or at least it made the last rotation slower than the first. The centrifuge of worry eased. The worst case scenarios dispersed like birds from a branch released. The weight is not a prison, no. The weight is the opposite of flight. The gravity blanket tells me so by pressing gently through the night. Gravity blanket, hold me here in the present, in the warm. Gravity blanket, the atmosphere of safety after the storm. Press the worry flat and thin, press the spinning to a crawl. Gravity blanket, pull me in to the softest kind of fall. The therapist said, try this weight across your body. When the mind begins its nightly magistrate of judging everything you'll find wrong with tomorrow, wrong with you. The gravity blanket is the court of appeals where the verdict's new and the sentence is always short. Breathe and stay and let the pounds do what the thoughts refuse to do. The gravity blanket understands the physics of the breakthrough. There is a science to the way the deep touch pressure calms the nerve. The body learns to regulate the system that has lost its curve toward rest, toward the parasympathetic, toward the place where healing starts. The gravity blanket is the aesthetic of the calming of the hearts that beat too fast, that pump the fear through every vein of the room dissolves and dies into a warm and heavy dark that is not scary, is not deep. The gravity blanket is the ark that carries me to sleep. And in the morning when I wake, the worry will be lighter too. The gravity blanket for my sake held the night together like glue. Gravity blanket, you held me down in the kindest way I know. Gravity blanket, without a sound, you taught the worry to let go. Press the spinning flat and calm. Press the future to the floor. Gravity blanket, the open palm that I was always looking for. The harbor light is always on. It does not care about the weather. It burns when the sky is withdrawn and the waves refuse to tether themselves to anything but rage. The harbor light is the one page in the book of the stormy night that reads everything will be alright. I am sailing toward it now. My boat is small, my sails are torn. The worry was the wind somehow that battered me since I was born. The open sea is where the mind goes when the worry takes the helm. The compass spins, the stars are blind. The darkness is the overwhelming realm. But the harbor light does not move, it stays exactly where it stood. The harbor light does not approve or disapprove, it simply could not be anything other than the warm and steady burning point. The harbor light is the plan that the anxious mind should anoint as the single thing to aim toward when every other bearing's lost. The harbor light is the word that says come home, whatever the cost. Harbor light, I see you there, across the water through the rain. Harbor light, you do not care how long I've been upon the main. You only care that I arrive, that I bring my battered boat. Harbor light, I am alive because you kept the lantern's note. Burning through the darkest part of the night when I was sure the sea would swallow my heart. Harbor light, you are the cure. The waves are getting smaller now. The harbor walls are breaking the swell. The harbor light has shown me how to navigate by the single bell of its consistent, steady flame. The worry sea was wide and deep, but the harbor light became the name of the place where I could sleep. Without the rocking and the fear, without the salt spray on my face, the harbor brought me here, to the calmest, safest place. We all need a harbor light, a fixed point in the spinning dark, a thing that says you'll be alright, a hand that helps you disembark from the ship of anxious thinking, from the ocean of the dread. The harbor light keeps me from sinking when the waves are overhead. It can be a person or a room, a ritual or a song. The harbor light dispels the gloom by being there all along. I tie the boat and step on land. The harbor light above my head is smaller than I thought. A candle in a glass case, nothing more than thread and wax, and the decision to keep burning through the weather's worst. The harbor light is the residue of someone's kindness, someone's first thought to say. The sea is hard, the night is long, the fear is real, but here is a light in the yard to help the worried sailors heal. Harbor light, I made it home. The boat is tied, the sail is down. Harbor light, I stopped the roam across the worry's endless town. You were small, but you were steady. You were simple, but you were true. Harbor light, I was not ready for how much I needed you.
I have been borrowing trouble again from a bank that charges interest. The loan is the worry, the rate is the pain, and the collateral is my rest. I borrowed tomorrow's problems today, and yesterday's regrets last week. The interest compounds while I lay awake, and the future looks bleak. But none of it has happened yet. The balance sheet is all projected. I am in debt to a threat that has not yet been detected. My grandmother said stop borrowing from a store that is not open. The future is a shop with no door, and the shelves are broken, full of things that may not exist. When you get there, if you get there, borrowed trouble is the gist of a life lived in the scare. She poured me tea and said, drink this. The present moment is the only real. The rest is just a reminisce, or a forecast with no seal. Borrowed trouble, give it back. Return it to the shelf you found it. Borrowed trouble off my back. I am done walking around it. The store is closed, the bank is shut. The future has not opened yet. Borrowed trouble is the cut. I keep reopening and I forget that the wound was never there until I picked at the skin. Borrowed trouble the prayer to a disaster that has not been. The trumpet plays a softer note, the bass is walking me back home from the edge of the disaster I created in the chrome dome of my overworking mind, the factory of the worst case scene. Borrowed trouble is the grind of a projector and a screen, showing a film that I directed, starring my fears in every role. The plot is always as expected, the ending always takes its toll. But what if I stopped the projector? What if I turned on the lights? What if the seats were empty and the fears were just the sights of a movie that I made myself, from nothing but the darkened thread of every nervous impulse felt and every anxious thing I've read? The borrowed trouble disappears when the projector bulb goes out. The theater of imagined fears was never real, it was just the doubt. I pour another cup of something warm and sit beside the lamp tonight. The borrowed trouble and the storm are fiction in the amber light. Tomorrow will arrive with its own set of things to think about, but tonight the seeds I've sown of worry I am pulling out, one by one like weeds from soil, returning them to where they grew. The borrowed trouble and the toil of carrying what was never true. Borrowed trouble I am giving you back to the future shelf. Borrowed trouble I am living in the present with myself. The store is closed, I lost the key, the bank denied my application. Borrowed trouble set me free, I am canceling the reservation. The first breath is the hardest one, because the chest is full of bricks. The lungs are shallow and the air comes in through all the tiny tricks of tension that the body plays. The shoulders up, the jaw clenched tight. The first breath fights against the maze of muscles wound too hard to write. But push it in and hold it there 4 seconds, maybe 5 at most, and then release it, let the air go out like a surrendering ghost. The second breath is slightly easier. The body recognizes the command. The shoulders drop a single inch. The diaphragm begins to expand a little further than before. before. The lungs remember what they're for, not just the shallow surface pour, but the deep and basement floor of breathing, where the oxygen reaches the places worry stored. It's furniture, it's mannequin of fear that I have long adored, and let it sit there gathering dust. The second breath moves through the room and opens up a window just enough to let out some of the gloom. 3 deep breaths is all it takes to change the channel in my head. 3 deep breaths, the body makes a different choice than the dread. In through the nose and out through the mouth, the simplest technology I own. 3 deep breaths from north to south, the worry loses its throne. The third breath is the one that breaks the pattern that the anxiety set. The third breath is the one that wakes the part of me that can't forget. The list, the worry, and the spin. The third breath is the open door to the room where calm has been waiting on the other floor. I breathe it in so deep my ribs expand like wings that learn to spread. The third breath is the thing that gives me back my body, back my head. The monks have known for centuries that the breath is the remote control of the nervous system's frequencies, the dial between the manic and the whole. 3 breaths will not solve the problem, 3 breaths will not change the facts, but 3 breaths create the column of space between the thought and the acts of panic that the worry wants. The breath is the buffer zone. 3 deep breaths and the haunts of the anxious mind are overthrown. Not forever, just for now, just enough to see the room. 3 deep breaths is the vow to let the body's wisdom bloom. I sit here and I breathe again, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th in line, the counting and the oxygen are merging in the most benign of medicines, the cheapest drug, the most available, the most free. 3 deep breaths are the hug that I can always give to me. The worry does not disappear, but the volume drops from 10 to 4. 3 deep breaths and the fear is smaller than it was before. 3 deep breaths have changed the air inside my lungs, inside the room. 3 deep breaths and I declare a ceasefire with the doom. In through the nose and out through the lips, the simplest reset that I know. 3 deep breaths like tiny ships that carry the worry out to the flow. the things that are not wrong. A quiet arithmetic of good. The roof is holding, the floor is strong. The dinner turned out like it should. The count continues, the cat is fed. The bills this month were mostly paid. There is a pillow on the bed. The tea was recently remade. The worry only counts the bad. It only tallies the deficits. The quiet arithmetic I had forgotten is the opposite. One friend who texted back today, 2 windows that let in the light, 3 hours where I felt okay, 4 songs that sounded almost right. The quiet arithmetic is slow. It does not race toward the sum. It takes its time because I know the counting is where the calm comes from. Not the total, but the act of noticing what did not break. The quiet arithmetic is the pact I make with every breath I take. Quiet arithmetic, count the good, the small, the overlooked, the fine. Quiet arithmetic understood that the positive needs a baseline. One good thing and then another, stack them up against the fear. Quiet arithmetic, discover there is more that's holding here. Worry is a calculator that only knows subtraction mode. It takes away the numerator of every safe and gentle road and leaves the fraction of the dread, the decimal of the almost wrong. The quiet arithmetic instead adds up the evidence of the strong. The lock that works, the light that shines, the stranger who held open the door. The quiet arithmetic finds 100 things to be grateful for. It is not toxic positivity. It is not pretending that the heart does not exist. The quiet sensitivity of counting is the bodyguard against the overwhelming flood of worry that erases good. The quiet arithmetic is the blood of a calmer understood existence where the bad is real but the good is also counted twice. The quiet arithmetic is the deal I make with my own device of a brain that loves the negative. The counting is the override. The quiet arithmetic I give myself when the worry's tied. I end the day with 7 things that were not terrible today. The quiet arithmetic brings the balance back from the dismay. 7 is not a perfect score. 7 is not a guarantee, but 7 is considerably more than the 0 that the worry sees. I write them down in a little book, a ledger of the unremarkable. The quiet arithmetic's nook, where the good becomes remarkable. Quiet arithmetic, the count is done. 7 good things against the dark. Quiet arithmetic, one by one, the evidence has hit the mark. The small, the overlooks the true, the things the worry chose to skip. Quiet arithmetic, I drew the line and changed the leadership. Worry came in through the door I did not open, but it found a way inside. It always does. A quiet and persistent sound, like water dripping in the dark. You hear it even when you try to fill the room with other noise. The drip continues, asking why. Why did I say that thing I said? Why did I leave that email sent? Why is tomorrow already heavy before today has even went? I sit beside the window now. The glass is cool against my head. The street outside is going home. The street lights turning amber red. And I am holding all these thoughts like grocery bags too full to lift. My fingers white, my shoulders tight. The worry is a constant gift that no one asked for, no one wants. But here it is again tonight, a backpack full of future stones that I am carrying despite the fact that none of them are real. The weight is made of what might be, a currency I cannot spend on anything except the fee. Let the weight down, let it rest on the floor beside your feet. Let the weight down, do your best to unclench, to release, to delete the list of things that might go wrong, the script of the disaster film. Let the weight down, it's been long enough to carry to the brim. The tea is warm between my hands, a simple anchor to the now. The steam is curling like a fern, unfurling slowly, and I vow to stay right here inside this minute. Not the next one, not the last. The worry cannot live inside a present tense that holds it fast. The clock is ticking and I let it tick without the usual dread. The second hand is not a countdown, it's just a circle going round instead.
if the thing I'm scared of never comes and never lands? What if the runway in my head is empty and the pilot stands down and the flight is cancelled and the turbulence was just the wind? What if the worry was the only storm and I have always been safe inside this room, this chair, this body and this breathing chest? What if the weight was never there? What if I made it up and stressed for nothing, for the ghost of maybe, for the shadow of the might? What if I put it down this evening and the morning still turns out right? The street is quiet now, the cars have all gone and the doors are closed. The neighborhood is settling down the way a sleeping cat has dozed into the shape of its own comfort, curled around its own warm core. And I am learning from the silence that the worry is not what I'm for. I am for the tea, the window, the cool glass and the amber light. I am for the slow exhale that says good night, good night, good night. Let the weight down, let it go on the floor beside the bed. Let the weight down, soft and slow. There is nothing left to dread. The list of things that might go wrong can wait until the morning comes. Let the weight down like a song that fades to silence and to hums. I'm lying on my back outside. The grass is damp and slightly cold. The sky above is open wide, a canvas infinitely old. The clouds are moving left to right, a slow parade of shapeless forms. I take an inventory tonight of cumulus and distant storms. That one looks like a sleeping bear, that one a boat without a sail. The cloud inventory is the prayer I say when the worries start to hail. Therapist said name 5 things that you can see when panic comes. I see the cloud that looks like wings, I see the one that looks like drums. I see the one dissolving now into a thinner version of itself. The cloud inventory somehow is better than any book on the shelf. Because the clouds do not persist, they change, they merge, they disappear. The cloud inventory's twist is that nothing up there holds its fear. Cloud inventory, count the sky, name the shapes before they go. lights to let me know that nothing lasts. The shapes will change, the storm will pass, the blue returns. Cloud inventory, the gentle range of a sky that endlessly turns. A jet cuts through the highest layer and leaves a white scar in the blue. A temporary kind of player that the wind will soon undo. The contrail fades in 7 minutes. I time it on my wristwatch face. The cloud inventory has no limits on the patience of the space. Above my head where nothing stays, where even the biggest, darkest cloud will break apart in the sun's rays, and the sky will not be cowed. The worry tells me it is permanent. The worry says this feeling stays, but the cloud inventory's experiment is proving it wrong in 100 ways. The thunderhead that looked so mean an hour ago is cotton now. The cloud inventory has seen the transformation and the bow of nature's most reliable show, that everything is temporary. The cloud inventory, I know, is the opposite of the cemetery of frozen thoughts that the worry keeps. The clouds are proof that change is real. The cloud inventory sweeps the sky and teaches me to feel. The stars are coming out, the clouds are thinning to a purple gauze. The cloud inventory's crowds have left the stage without applause. But that is how the worry goes. It does not take a bow or wave. It simply thins and decomposes like a cloud that the evening gave permission to become the night. The inventory is complete. The cloud inventory's light is the knowledge that nothing I meet in the landscape of my fear is any more permanent than the sky. The cloud inventory here is the gentlest way to say goodbye. Cloud inventory, the sky is clear.